Words appear. Whose plant life is it anyway? In association with Sterling Creations and VIP Tech Productions present Ask Donna. Donna Jodhan answers your questions and offers you tips and tricks on being an author, an expert, a sight loss coach, and an advocate. Ask Donna, the sight loss coach.
Hello there, it's Donna Jodhan, sight loss coach and author, and welcome to my weekly show called Ask Donna. And I start with a huge thanks to my good friend Victor Gouveia, my friend, my advisor, my accomplice, that I have known for several years now. And you know how I met Victor? I met Victor through playing chess many years ago. And then he introduced me to his company at that time. And since then, we have remained very good friends. And I am truly, truly, truly grateful to Victor for giving me this opportunity. Well, as you know, each week I wear a different hat. For the first week of the month, I wear the advocacy hat. The next week I wear the author's hat. And today I'm going to wear the coach's hat. Next week I'm going to wear the expert's hat. Now, with all of these different hats, my goodness, I have to make sure I can keep all of these hats straight on my head at any given time. I have places where you can go to learn more about me. For example, with regard to advocacy, you can go to www.sterlingcreations.ca/news.html or www.sterlingcreations.ca/blog. These are places or websites where all of my advocacy initiatives can be found. And you can read about different things that I have written, my editorials. Okay? For Ask the Author, you can go to www.sterlingcreations.ca/askanauthor.html. And there you will find all the tips that I have produced and written over the years. And for today, it's Ask the Coach. And for this one, you can go to www.donnajodhan.com/ and then the #news. Again, www.donnajodhan, that's JODHAN.com / #news. Okay. I hope everybody is enjoying their day today and their week. We're into the month of June, and it's a happy time for many people. People get married, students graduate, dreams are born, all kinds of things happen in the month of June, right? So, for this week, with regard to Ask Me as a Coach, we're going to touch on talking appliances, something I find very intriguing. But at the same time, many talking appliances are difficult to find at times, and there are not too many of them available. But I'll tell you about the ones that I use. And these are for the kitchen. And I'm sure that there are appliances for the kitchen, for the laundry room, and nice to have appliances. So the two appliances that I am very familiar with, they reside in my kitchen. One is my toaster oven, and the other one is my microwave. They're both fully voiced, and what I mean by this is that in the case of the microwave, you can set your time through voice. You can raise the volume of the voice, or you can have it in English or Spanish. You can also set it to warm things like popcorn, vegetables, potatoes, pizza, drinks, and there are a few others. But the voice is very, very clear. It's the voice of a lady. I think her name is Chimo. Forgive me for this. And the second appliance is my toaster oven. I really like this beauty, and I bought this several years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago. With this, you can use your voice to do things like bake, broil, warm, do other things with it. You can set the time with it. You can set the volume with it. You can do a bunch of things with it. It's the toaster oven. I don't normally give the names of brands away because I don't want to be accused of promoting one brand over another. But trust me when I tell you that there are talking microwaves and talking toaster ovens. In the case of the laundry room, or in the case of other nice to haves, I don't know of any one appliance that you can get for your laundry room, but there must be something out there, and maybe somebody listening can help out, okay? Right. If you'd like to subscribe to a free monthly online newsletter where you can read all about all kinds of different tips other than technology tips, then you've come to the right place. It's my monthly online newsletter called the Blind Lifestyle Newsletter. Again, the Blind Lifestyle Newsletter. There are tips for the kitchen, tips for the bathroom, tips for the car, tips for so many things in there. And the two main features are Ask the Coach and Catching Up with the Coach. That is after you've had a read of some technology tips. All right. So you can go to www.donnajodhan.com/subscribe in order to subscribe to my free monthly newsletter, the Blind Lifestyle Newsletter. And you can read more back issues by going to www.donnajodhan.com/tbln.html. Again, www.donnajodhan.com/tbln.html. And you can read all the back issues there as well. Okay? Right. Now, it's time. It's now time for something else. One of my favorite features of the week. But before I do that, you can also go to www.donnajodhan.com/coach.html and read about me as a sight loss coach. Okay? Great. Time for my favorite feature of the week. It's called the mental stretch. And as I keep telling my listeners, the mental stretch is no different from a physical stretch. You stretch your back, you stretch your neck, you stretch your stomach, you stretch your shoulders. Well, this is a mental stretch. And it's all about being able to sweep the mind clear of cobwebs and unwanted thoughts. And you start to spark your imagination and stimulate your mind. Sparking and stimulating. Sparking and stimulating. And then you use one of your senses to help out. And in many cases, you use a second sense to help boost the first sense. Okay? So we're going to use one of our senses for our mental stretch for this week. And for this week, it's all about the sense of taste. And trust me when I tell you that you can use a sense of taste to help stimulate and spark. Okay? Let's go into our sense of taste and see how we can use this to enable our mental stretch. the taste of Mexican food. Oh, yes, indeed. Burritos, tacos, enchiladas, fries supreme, wonderful spices, and to go along with the sense of taste, the sense of smell. So the sense of smell helps the sense of taste to stimulate and spark. Stimulate and spark. And before you know it, lovely thoughts are coming out of your mind. Lovely, dreams are coming out of your imagination. Your imagination and your mind are the two main components of a mental stretch. And for this week, we're using the senses of taste that is going to be assisted by the sense of smell. Okay? How about fresh cut vegetables? Again, the sense of taste takes part in helping you to use fresh cut vegetables to help spark and stimulate. How could this be? Well, you cut up your fresh vegetables, and before you know it, a nice little fat little carrot is in your mouth, or a slice of zucchini or cucumber or something like that. You're chewing and chewing and chewing and thinking and thinking and thinking, and before you know it, the mind is sparking, the imagination is being stimulated. Spark and stimulate. Okay? How about pizza? And again, the taste of pizza. And again, the sense of smell is going to help the sense of taste. So with the pizza, you have your olives, your cheese, all your different toppings, pineapple, mushrooms, bacon. You put this into your mouth. You start chewing. You start enjoying. You start savoring the taste of your pizza. And before you know it, thoughts are pouring forth. Yes, indeed, thoughts are pouring forth from your mind and from your imagination. And then, presto, your mental stretch is well on the way. All right, we've come to the end of another show for this week, and I hope that you've enjoyed listening to me. I want to thank those of you who continue to provide me with your feedback. I am truly grateful, and to my good friend Victor Guvia. So, you enjoy your day, you enjoy your week. Thank you for stopping by, and if you want to contact me, please do not hesitate to send an email to askdonnamyblindlife@gmail.com. That's askdonnamyblindlife@gmail.com. askdonnamyblindlife@gmail.com. Thank you, everyone, and we will talk to you next week. Bye for now.
Tune in every Wednesday mornings at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific for Ask Donna on Whose Blind Life Is It Anyway?